Our next pitch tonight is from Zoe Park and Khaled Abbas from Pine & Co. Founded in 2023 in the Pacific Northwest, Pine & Co. designs outdoor products that bridge city and nature throughout thoughtful design, natural materials, and shared experiences. Its flagship product, the Nomad Box, raised $80,000 from 300-plus Kickstarter backers in 2025. Co-founders Khaled Abbas and Zoe Park bring expertise across engineering, operations, design, and brand strategy. Please help me welcome Zoe and Khaled to the stage.
Thank you. I'm looking for the clicker. Oh, it's right there. Sorry. Hi, everyone. I'm Zoe, and this is Khaled. We're the co-founders of Pine & Co., a Pacific Northwest urban outdoor brand designing for the moments that happen closer to home. And when we think about the outdoors, we often picture adventure, but most outdoor moments are like that. They're simpler, closer, and shared with the people we already know. So you can drive 5 hours for a summit, or you can walk 15 minutes to a park with the people who matter. Both matter, but only one happens every week. So here's what we found. The everyday outdoor is stuck in time. The picnic basket hasn't changed since your grandparents. Did you know that? So function has changed, but form hasn't. And like Emily mentioned, 87% of today's consumers say they want sustainability, yet 90% of hard coolers are that still plastic cube. And the every gathering still requires its own kit. Each piece bought separately, packed separately, and carried separately. Essential products, none of them designed for how we actually gather today. So we're designing the everyday outdoors, an urban outdoor brand built for gathering. 3 things make us different. Design, form and function, finally, without compromise. We design from the gathering down, how it opens, how it carries, and how it moves between city and nature. Materials. We use plant-based materials such as bamboo and organic fibers, a real alternative to plastic that made to age with you. And the system. We think in wholes, not parts. Everything we make is designed to belong together. So you bring less and gather more. So for our first product, we're introducing the Nomad Box, a modular picnic system designed as one. Everything you need to gather in one product you actually want to live with. Simple, beautiful, built to last. And to take you through the story behind this and the business we're building, here's Khaled.
Thank you, Zoe. My grandparents had an olive farm on the Mediterranean. We never set up to gather there. We just gathered, blanket on the grass, tea under the trees. What I remember isn't just the food, it's the materials. The tree cork against my back, the cool of polished stone. I spent over a decade building tech indoors and forgot what that felt like. Then I moved to the Pacific Northwest, spent time in California, and it came back. I built on a mat box to bring it back, not for the wilderness, for Tuesday evening by the Deschutes. That's the why. Now the math. 10 billion is the global market for premium outdoor gathering. Our target geos, North America, Australia, and Europe, 2 billion. We project 10 million by 2035. And the market landscape. Outdoor competes for performance, gear, and durability. Yeti and Coleman lead that side. Outdoor gathering is led by traditional brands like Fortnum and Mason, The aesthetic design hasn't changed for decades. Now, Pine & Co., premium, natural material, design-led for the urban host. No one is there. That's our seat. And the market has responded. We raised $80,000 on crowdfunding, 250 plus paid customer before we shipped a single unit. Our strongest audience, women 35 to 55, wellness-oriented hosts. And they showed up strongest in Seattle, San Francisco, and New York. That's our early signal from Kickstarter. Our focus today remains on manufacturing and inventory, and once we look that in, we go to market. D2C first. Why? To prove unit economics in a channel we control. Once the D2C numbers hold, we pilot a specialty retailer, and once that works, we expand to other retail and marketplaces. It's not just an ambition, it's a sequence. We validate one phase before we move to the next. That's the plan. Adjacent brands have proven parts of the category we are building. Rumpel, Snow Peak, Hydro Flask, Yeti. Different products, similar buyer, a premium consumer, paying higher price point for design and lifestyle. Our unit economics, $399 retail, $160 landed cost, 60% gross margin. And that's all the numbers for today. Behind all of this, 3 people, Zoe, and Raya, myself. We are bringing 2 more people to the core team, head of product, head of sales and marketing. If you are someone, or if you know a friend, please come talk to us after. And we prefer the Bend crowd. Adventure is rare, gathering is every day. 3 years ago, Pine & Co. didn't exist. We started with memories and a hunch. We showed up every single week, and we turned this into something we could not stop. Last November, a late-night conversation in Seattle led to Portland, which led to a last-minute call with Gary Breslin. We flew here for the first time in February, and the high desert of Bend has been inspiring since day one. To every bow mentor, you have been most generous, most fun. To everyone here tonight, if anything resonates, please come find us after. We'd love to chat. We'd love your honest feedback. Thank you.
Really nicely done. Beautiful pitch. It's an incredible product. So have you been taking it out and gathering with it?
Yeah, we're trying. Yes, we are trying. Like we are like picnicking with that product. Like there's a prototype, but we're like expecting to having the actual production ready by this year.
And
yes.
Zoe is being humble. We took it to a park, to a beach, to the lake.
Okay.
In my Jeep.
Yeah,
everywhere.
okay. The sandwiches and the beverages made it to the gathering. Okay, great. Well, it's a really beautiful product too, and I can see why so many people are drawn to it. Questions for Zoe and Khaled? I mean, I do have a lot of questions. We're a very polite crowd tonight. Okay, yes, John.
So you showed your price. If you can go back to that, where does that fit in the marketplace? I know you have some things you add on, but where does that fit?
Yeah, this is a great question. So he said, given the price that you shared with us, where does that sort of fit into the marketplace? And then also maybe tell us a little bit about like the add-ons that we can.
Yeah, definitely. We looked at the Yeti price point. It was $350, and we wanted to position this as a better alternative in terms of material, design, all-in-one functionality. So we have some Yeti customers who have the cooler who've been backing us on Kickstarter. And yeah, that was kind of the price point we compared with. We don't want to sell cheap. We want to keep the price comfortable so we can keep our profit margins. We can give a good customer support. We can make it better. So yeah, but we have to do good marketing and sell the product though.
And then, so I'm assuming you're like testing other products that are kind of positioned adjacently, and what are you observing? Like, what makes this product better than like a Yeti, for example?
So what makes it better? Yeah. So first thing, the material is all natural. So everything is plant. So we use bamboo, cork, algae, even apple peel. We are testing coconut husk. So it's all sustainable. So manufacturing honestly has been really hard for us. We could have done this finished by last year, but we are still doing it. I think the all-in-one system. So it has, for example, the tabletop, the cutting board, the table. So every corner has been thought as a feature, and I think it replaces 5+ products in one. It has a cooler as well, of course. So I think it's a lot of value to the customer.
I think it also looks a lot better. Can I say that? Is there an elephant in the room? It's like from an aesthetic standpoint, it's gorgeous.
So
yeah.
that's our kind of point, because I'm not super outdoorsy person per se, but I want to go out doing the park. Go out, usually either I need to compromise. One, it looks pretty, but crappy. It doesn't work, you know. And you saw that picnic basket, that all the sand going in, and it's really hard to carry it, but it looks pretty, that's it. Or really durable, nice ones look ugly. I'm sorry. I don't want to carry around, like, let's say that I have a picnic and I have to go back to my office. I'm not gonna bring that to my office. It's not stylish enough. So we wanted to be like focusing on the why we have to compromise those things. So focusing on the people who are living in the urban but still want to go out and have fun and look great as well. Yes.
Yeah, it's an Instagram dream, I think, is what we would call that. But also, I love that you can wear it as a backpack. So
Yes.
that's a very cool feature. Yeah, really neat.
Yeah, I think that was one of the main things we thought about. And since we started designing this, two more backpack cooler products came out, which validates what we are working on. But we have more than that, so we are good.
Yeah.
And we have multiple carrying options. So on the back, on the shoulder, or like this. Or I like to hug it as well. It's good.
Yeah. No, immediately I was like, I want that for when I'm like traveling to put my stuff in. Yeah, it's very cool. Okay, any other questions? Yes, right here.
You mentioned you have like history in shipping software products. What was the process like shipping to a physical product?
Oh, yeah.
And how does that overlap? And maybe some of the avenues that you took to learn how to do that.
Yeah, so this is a question for Khaled. So you have a background in shipping software, and so what was it like shifting into shipping actual physical products? What was that journey like for you?
Yeah, it was a lot of challenges because I'm used to speed and we have to be more patient here. So I think we applied a lot of team processes, engineering processes here, and it worked for the team. So we were surprised how we could apply what we learned from there. Yeah, it's different, more challenging, but we had to speak like with Bow Group, for example. We realized we have to be more patient than we thought. There are more details. I think we had a lot of challenges, though. Yeah.
Yes, for sure. But while we were doing it, obviously we need to be patient and everything. But learning like the value of like that slow pace, understanding the nature of it. You cannot force things. You cannot hack the way. There's no shortcut. I think they're learning all that kind of things. And plus, through going that, we're meeting people. I think business entrepreneurship is about the people and relationship, which is what we're going for. We're talking about the gathering, talking about the experience, talking about the community. I think we're already living like through this journey. So I think that was the most valuable thing we learned.
That's really beautiful. Okay, I think we have one more question. Yes, in the back. Hi.
I want to know one personal question, and then generally, let's start with what are you stewarding for your product, and what is stewardship to you beyond your brand?
Okay, thank you for that question, Bola. Okay, so what are you stewarding with the product? And say the second part again. And what does stewardship mean to you? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and what does stewardship mean to you? Why is that important?
Sorry, can you elaborate?
Yeah, so like what are you really trying to build here in terms of community, like some of the things that you've mentioned, sustainability, what are you trying to be a leader in terms of this product?
We want people to connect with nature, connect with themselves, connect with the people. I think especially since COVID, we are too used to kind of isolate ourselves, and then they're so limited. We want to go out, have a gathering, have a moment, but I think a lot of things are hassle-some, like the bottleneck of it. Just go to the bar anyways. Let's go to just brunch. Just sat down there. But I think that if this one is really quick and easy and effortless like this, everyone wants to actually go quickly out. Let's have a picnic quickly. Not just like 10 hours of the setup and then finally we're going there, thousands of pictures. You know, I mean, like, just for the sake of it. And then you just do it like twice a year, maybe, because it's too much. So what we're trying to do is one of my ambition. I want to make picnic sexy again. Yes.
Yes. I mean, do you have anything to add? That was pretty perfect. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, that's a comprehensive. I'm a numbers guy. So just a number, like the dream in 10 years, like Pine & Co., the centerpiece for 1 million people who haven't been enough outdoor, and they're spending time in the parks and beaches of New York, San Francisco, Seattle, Portland. They are spending more time outside together. I think that's a dream. That's kind of a cultural shift, and we want to bring that more here.
Yeah, make it easy for people. Well, my body temperature went up a little on that last response, so I'm going to say I think you did good. This was really, really great, and I hope that you will come back and give us an update.